What's up, know-it-alls? We're back with another one, this time NBA edition.
Yeah, you know, Dave, I've always been a bigger basketball guy than football guy. I am so ready for this video.
Alrighty, let's kick it off. I'm excited.
It's been a busy offseason. You know, a lot of players moved around, a lot of trades happening. But somehow through it all, the Warriors found out another way how to get better. So I feel like we're in for more of the same this upcoming season. Yeah, rip everyone else, rip competition. The Warriors are going to win again. I think we already know that right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't help that Golden State arguably got the best center in the league. But, I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but, like, at the same time, like, as much as I dislike it, I mean, they're technically not doing anything wrong. They're doing everything within the rules of the CBA, and they're just simply a better franchise than everyone else right now. And it just kind of sucks for us as fans that there's one elite team that no one else has a shot, but they are the best. I mean, you can't knock them. They're doing everything within the rules, like I said, and it's fair game. And I mean, if it were the Knicks for you and if it were the Heat for me, we'd be like jumping for joy. We'd be super excited. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's the worst part about it is technically they did nothing wrong. It's the fact that these guys like Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, Steph, Draymond, and Clay are all taking less money so they can play together. I mean, and their GM, I think his name is Bob Myers, he said it. He's like, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to put together the best team possible. And he's done just that. The fact that they got DeMarcus Cousins to agree to a one-year deal, pretty much like vet minimum contract, is just ludicrous. And if DeMarcus Cousins returns at even 70% of the player that he was, that's still a vast upgrade over the centers they've run out in the previous years, like JaVale McGee, Zaza Pachulia, David Lee. I mean, a 70% DeMarcus Cousins is just unfair.
A 50% DeMarcus Cousins is better than JaVale McGee or Zaza Pachulia.
Exactly.
But honestly, like you said, they had one weakness. Golden State had one weakness. They had no post presence, and now they have the best center in the league. And it's rip. I don't know what else to say, but rip.
Yeah, I think the right thing I think would be to just ban them just on NBA 2K19. It's not fair to play with them.
Oh yeah,
that would
you're
just be
ridiculous. Out for sure. You can't be playing them on 2K. Heck, yeah. No one's gonna play you with them.
Yeah, you're just looking like the ultimate scrub. Like have some skill. Pick another team that isn't breaking the game, and let's go for it.
Absolutely. All right. That being said, Joey, can you give us a preview of the West? Who do you got in the playoffs this upcoming year?
Yeah, I mean the playoffs have always been. In the West have always been stronger to get into. Last year we had a difference of maybe one game back between like the 3 and 8 seeds. I think it's going to be more of the same this upcoming season. Let me just grab my list over here really quick. Let me just run down 1 through 8. I got number 1, the Warriors, of course. Now they finished.
No way.
Listen, they finished second last year. I mean, they very well could again, but I think the Rockets got a little bit worse this offseason. So I think the Warriors are going to hang on to that number 1 seed. I got the Rockets coming in at 2, just because I think, it pains me to say, but I think just Carmelo is now a negative player. I don't think he's going to contribute to winning basketball. I think the Rockets lost too much in Trevor Ariza and Luka Mbamute, and they signed Carmelo Anthony, Michael Carter-Williams, and that's pretty much it. I don't see them.
Hey, you forgot a key piece.
Who?
Shout out. We went to middle school with him.
Brandon Knight?
Brandon Knight.
He's on the Rockets now?
Brandon Knight's on the Rockets. They traded from Phoenix. You didn't see that trade?
Oh, no, I did not see that one. I'm sort of low-key embarrassed about that.
Shout out the pride and joy of Coral Springs. The only guy that made it out, Brandon Knight.
Yeah. But still, that does not change my outlook on the Rockets. I still think they're going to finish second. But let's go down the list. Number 3, this might surprise you, but I have the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing at number 3. I think the loss of Carmelo Anthony is going to be their gain. I think they are going to be a much better team going forward without him sort of just being a wasteless black hole that barely hits shots and provides nothing on the defensive end. I think, they're going to have Andre Robertson back next year, and he is an all-NBA defensive player, and I think he is going to help that team out really well. And I think, Russell Westbrook and Paul George, I think that duo is much better than the trio that we saw last year. So I think they're going to hold on to the number 3 seed. The number 4 seed, I think the Utah Jazz are going to finish at number 4.
Oh.
I think they have, one of the best coaches in the league, and Quinn Snyder. They missed Rudy Gobert for most of the year, and I think with a full season under their belt, I think the Jazz are going to finish at number 4. Now, number 5, the biggest jump from not making the playoffs to making the playoffs is going to be the Lakers. I think LeBron, of course, as he's always done his entire career, he's going to drag teams to the playoffs, despite not having the greatest supporting cast. I don't think the Lakers are going to go far, just because the way they're constructed right now, they have no shooters. That's where LeBron thrives. Just going into the paint, kicking out to a Mike Miller or Ray Allen or a J.R. Smith or a Kevin Love, and just knocking down the corner 3. Who is doing that on the Lakers? Not Lonzo, not Ingram. He's not a great shooter. Rondo, he's not a great shooter. Lance Stevenson, not a great shooter. Michael Beasley doesn't hit threes. I just don't see the Lakers going far in the playoffs, but I think they will make it. Next on the list, at number 6, we have the Blazers. The Blazers finished 3rd last year, but they got thoroughly swept by the Pelicans in the first round.
Yeah, who saw that coming?
I definitely did not see that coming. I thought it was going to be Damian Lillard time all over again, and he was just going to will the Blazers to a win, but that didn't happen. But I still think they have what it takes to make it in the West. I think they're going to finish 6th. I think just Damian and CJ McCollum, I think they're going to be really great this upcoming year. And number 7, I'm going to put in the Denver Nuggets, who just missed out of the playoffs last season. I think they're going to be much, much better. Nikola Jokic is probably one of the best young centers in the game. He is just an offensive monster.
Stud.
And they missed Paul Millsap for most of the year because he was out with injuries too. I think if they can all play together, I think they're going to put together a much better year than they did last year. And I see them making the playoffs. And coming in at number 8, I'm going to put the San Antonio Spurs there. I think it's going to be a down year for them. I just really do not like them losing Danny Green, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. I think it's really going to bite them in the butt. I think DeMar DeRozan, he's obviously a really good player too, but I just don't think the Spurs are going to be that great this year.
Wow. So just the first initial glaring thought is Minnesota is out. They're not even going to make the playoffs next year?
No, I don't think so. I think they're going to trade. I think they're going to blow it up at the trade deadline. I think they know. I think they know Jimmy Butler is going to leave next offseason, so I think they're just going to agree to whatever trade that comes their way, and I think that's going to mess things up. I don't think a team led by Karl-Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins is enough to make it in the playoffs. And Tom Thibodeau is somehow turning into one of the worst coaches in the league just by assembling all the old Bulls players.
Yeah, they're the Minnesota Timberwolves, they call them.
Yeah, I do not think that is going to be a recipe for success. So that is why I think the Wolves are going to miss it this year.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a little higher on the Lakers than you are. I think that they were a little better than 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Jazz will regress a little bit.
Really?
Just because I think they played to their peak more than their actual how would I say this? Like more towards the top end of the threshold, and they'll regress a little bit the following season. I don't think the Spurs are going to be a playoff team.
You think they're just going to miss it just outright?
I think they're going to miss it.
Okay, that's fair. I only have them at 8.
Yeah, that's the only 2 that I can disagree with you with. I mean, potentially Houston could be 1 and Warriors could be 2 again, just for the sheer fact that the Warriors don't necessarily care during the playoff or during the regular season.
It's up to the Warriors.
But, I mean, that's a mute point. I don't think anyone really cares where the Warriors finish. I mean, they're the best team in the league, and they're going to be the heavy favorites in the upcoming season.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And it sucks for Devin Booker.
Yeah.
I think he's out for the first 6 weeks of the season or something like that.
Yeah, Devin Booker is probably one of the best, just young scorers in the league. I mean, what he's done by age 21 and how good he already is just scoring the ball is insane. and the fact that the Suns are just not going to have him for the first, I guess, month and a half of the season. I mean, it's not like they were going to win a lot of games anyway, but now they'll win.
Yeah.
Now they'll win like 5 instead of 10. You know what I mean?
Ever since he was a rookie, I've always thought him paired with LeBron is Devin Booker not the perfect player to pair with LeBron?
I mean,
in your opinion?
I mean, Devin Booker could sort of be like the Wade to LeBron. You know what I mean?
Back or the Kyrie or like a Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Devin Booker can score any way he wants from all over the court.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So let me hear. Who do you got for the East? Give me them teams.
The Beast of the East.
The Beast of the East. What do you got?
All right, so I got to represent for my Miami Heat, baby.
You're not going to put that at number 1, are you?
Number 1, we're going Miami.
No, you're not. No way.
Number 1, same thing with you. It's pretty simple. It's going to be Boston.
Yep.
Barring any injury, they're the best team in the East, and they should come out of the East, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
Second, I got Toronto. I think everyone is sleeping on Toronto really hard. And basically the only reason why I don't put them 1 is because I need to see Kawhi Leonard, if he's invested in Toronto or not. Yeah. I need to see if he's going to go out there and play the like Kawhi that he can be. And if he is that guy, I mean, they got better. I mean, they were the number 1 team in the East last year.
Yeah.
They got rid of DeRozan, but they added Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
I mean, by those numbers, they should be the best team in the East again. But I have to see if he's going to be invested in the franchise or not. And a quick little thing on Toronto. They were capable of beating any team in the East throughout the playoffs. They just couldn't beat LeBron. Well, guess what? LeBron's gone now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, clear way for them. I think they have all the potential in the world, and they could potentially take out Boston.
Yep.
So third, I got Philly. Philly came in third last year, and they'll come in third again.
I agree.
I mean, all the potential in the world. They'll probably have the biggest upside as far as future than any team in the league. But let's see if we can put them together. Let's see if Ben Simmons can develop a jump shot. I mean, I'm not still. I think he's elite, and I think everyone hypes him up, and I definitely think that he is what everyone says, but he's got to have some kind of a jump. You can't not have a jump shot. You're never going to be that guy if you don't develop a jump shot. And let's see if he can get that going. Next, we're going with Indiana. Indiana is actually my dark horse.
Yep, I agree.
Potentially win. They could come out. I mean, they took Cleveland to Game 7.
Yep.
They're gonna get better next year.
Yep.
And they could definitely come out of the East. And again, the East is pretty much wide open, and we'll see what happens.
I agree.
Next, at 5th, 1 spot up from last year, we're going with the Miami Heat, baby.
No way. Seriously?
Hey, we're going to have UD's back. The heart and soul of our team. We just signed him.
Udonis Haslem.
let me spit some facts for you really quick.
Please
D-Wade, he's going to resign, baby. He's going to resign. We got Dwayne Wade off the bench. But, hey, why you don't need Dwayne Wade? Why do you need D Wade when you got D Wade? We got.
I hate you for saying that.
Dion Waiters coming back, baby, from injury. That guy's a stud. Hit a freaking game winner against Golden State, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Hopefully, Hassan Whiteside buys into our system and actually does what he's supposed to do.
That's a big if.
Act like a child. But that's neither here nor there. We got Bam out of bio. That guy's a stud. He's going to be a great big man for us. Very excited for him. And for the first time, I've been so down on Justice Winslow for a very long time. And last season, in the playoffs, he really started to show me something. He played his best basketball of his career in the playoffs last season. And so I'm hoping for him to take the next step forward and hopefully lead us into a decent playoff run in the East.
Yeah, okay. I can see it.
Next, I'm going with Washington.
Okay,
I think they'll be a little better. They got the 8th seed last year. I think they'll be slightly better with Dwight Howard, even though I know people don't like Dwight Howard. I mean, that guy's still like, what other guy averages 15 and 10 in the league? That's just, there's not a lot of them out there, and he's consistently 15 and 10. So hate him if you want. He's not what he used to be, but he's still
pretty good.
One of the best big men in the league. It is what it is.
Yep.
And then 8, I think Detroit gets in there.
Okay.
I think Blake Griffin will have a little better of a season. the other big with him, and then the point guard Jackson.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be a little better. They'll get the 8 seed, but then they'll get swept by Boston. So
not my Knicks.
Really
You're not putting my Knicks in that number 8, man. Come on, I got the jersey on and everything.
No, they're not.
No, we're not. I know.
If Porzingis was healthy, maybe, but even with Porzingis, I don't think you guys have enough.
No.
But I think Kyrie and Jimmy Butler are going to join him next season.
Yes, they are. Listen, I'm ready. People,
I think that's happening.
Hop on the Knicks bandwagon now before it gets too full. The Knicks are going to be back within a year or two. It's going to be glorious.
I hope so, because I just don't want Boston to be good for the next couple of years.
I know.
I hate Boston. So I pray that they're Kyrie leaves and goes to New York, and then addition by subtraction for New York, and they're automatically the best in the league.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's all I got for you.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I'm all good too. I mean, we're definitely going to do some more videos about the NBA, but I think it was really good that we just got a couple playoff team predictions going on right now. Let's see how true we are and see if our predictions hold up.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right, know it all. See you guys in the next one. Have a great one. We appreciate it.
All right, guys.
See you later, guys.
Bye.